Hey guys, I wanted to make a video about the new news updates we got on the SNES Mini last week. Two news articles came out last week on 9/11 and 9/13 addressing the whole pre-order issue and how the whole, distribution of the SNES Classic is going to go on. So let's get right to it. So the first news update came out on 9/11 and that one was titled SNES Preorders Outside Our Control. Now, that came from the head of Nintendo America. He said that the pre-order situation and all that drama and fiasco was outside of his control. Kind of like the weather. We can't control the weather, right? So how could they possibly control the distribution of a console that's highly anticipated to, one of the biggest markets in the world? Yeah, that's totally outside their control. I mean, God forbid that Nintendo of America actually sends an email to all the big box retailers of America saying how to distribute, this coveted product. That would be, that would make sense. But, Nintendo doesn't like doing things that are logical. They just like, they're just like everything being a free-for-all, a big mess and a big fiasco, and having angry fans. And later in the article, Nintendo of America says that there should be plenty of supply. They don't say how much supply, they just say plenty. This is kind of like going to a party and asking the host, hey, how much beer do you have? And the host saying, we have plenty. Like plenty. Yeah, but do we have enough for the party? Don't worry, we got plenty. Guys, they've told us before they have plenty. Should we believe them, or are we being duped again? What we do know for a fact is that Nintendo made 2.3 million of the NES Classics, and they said there would be considerable more supply of the SNES. So we'll see, right? But 2.3 million, considerably more. What is considerably more than 2.3 million? 10 million? So I went on the census website because I wanted to know how many millions of men are between the ages of 25 to 44, which is what I'm thinking the market for the SNES Classic, because it's more like of a nostalgia type of product. And this is what I found out. There's approximately 80 million people in the age range 25 to 44, but that includes women. Let's exclude the women, so that halves it in half, right? So that's about 40 million men. Of those 40 million men, let's say only 10% are interested in the SNES Classic. That means they have to make 4 million of them. But let's be realistic. Probably 20% of men in that age range, plus people in other age ranges, would want this SNES Classic. So they gotta make a minimum, if it's at 20% that wants it, they gotta make a minimum of 8 million, probably more like 10 million at least. Are they gonna make 10 million? And the second story that broke on 9/13, and that one was titled SNES Classic Production to Continue into 2018. Now, why are they doing it? Why are they extending the run into 2018? I'll tell you why. Because they didn't make enough. There's not gonna be enough on opening day. There's gonna be people that are not gonna get an SNES Classic on September 29th, unless you guys camp out really early or show up hours before they open, which I'm planning to do, and I'm gonna film that. So are we to believe what Nintendo says? Or is it more like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Is Nintendo even trustworthy anymore? I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? I mean, I have the money right here, Nintendo. Don't you want this? Don't you want it to rain? To rain? Well, those are my thoughts on the new articles that I read last week. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe, because let's face it, what else are you doing? Like, come on, you're watching this video right now. Just subscribe. Just hit my face right here, okay? Very easy. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.